More men bashing time. That's what this is. As the government wants to keep control over everything, and they want to keep the sexes divided perfectly, okay? 70% of all domestic violence in the home is already known and statistically proven over and 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 over again. Is started by the female, as she verbally abuses the person she's with over and over and over again. I just did a story that I showed you a little earlier, showing you both sides of the scenario on how she verbally abused him as well, okay? As both parties are doing it. But what do we got? Well, like I said, see, this don't apply to both genders. This only applies to one gender. Bullying husbands could face court for emotional abuse, as domestic violence laws are tightened. That's right. As domestic violence laws are tightened against men, not women. This leaves the women another door, because now the women can verbally abuse you till you're blue in the face, and you better not speak up for yourself. That's right. Because as a man, now if you speak up for yourself, you're going to be hauled to court. Men accused of bullying, that's right, or abusing their wives could face criminal charges under new domestic violence laws. It could mean prosecution for husbands who treat their wives in a controlling way but do not assault them. There you go. There you go. And I've seen both sides of this scenario, and there's just as many women, if not more women, verbally abusing their fucking husbands. So we're going to leave the door wide open to give women more power over the men so the men can't even stick up for themselves. Nope, sorry. She can tell you she's cheating. She can call you every name in the book. She can cut you down and insult you and verbally abuse you all day long. But you better not open your mouth. Because if you open your mouth, you're going to jail, son, because you're just a guy. That's what that says. You see how we just sit back, you pussy whipping vaginas? You see how you sit back and don't stand up for yourself? And you see how tyrannical the laws are becoming? That's right. And you notice the picture? The picture shows the man as the villain again. Let's look at the truth. The truth is women are just as guilty as men, and matter of fact, more guilty than men. No lie, more guilty than men in today's society of this very thing right here. But the law don't apply to women. It only applies to men. This means she can verbally abuse you all day. This is the same theory as when we went to school as little children. That's right. And they taught you that boys don't hit girls. Boys don't hit girls. That's right. They didn't teach the genders, you don't hit one another. Boys and girls do not hit one another. No. We don't teach that. We bring a gender into it, and we cause division, that's right, amongst the genders, and we say boys don't hit girls. Oh, here you are. Here you are, one more time, as the criminals furtherly divide the genders, and now they've opened the door to say that all women can verbally abuse their man all they want, as much as they want, anytime they need. But the man better not open his mouth and speak up back. Because if the man opens his mouth and speaks up back, regardless of what she says, he is going to go to jail because he stood up for himself. That's what this says. So we have now opened the door, well, to more division. And you know what? The women are going to run with this. They're going to love it, and they're going to run with it. And you know what the results will be now? He won't talk back. He'll fucking shoot you and kill you. Because if he's going to go to prison for sticking up for himself, he might as well go to prison for killing your ass. Okay? So for all of you women who want to run with this, go ahead, run with it. Do it. That way you can create your own killer, okay? This way we can watch more women die. That's right, more women die from stupidity. Because if he's going to go to jail and go be prosecuted for opening his mouth to stand up for himself, then he might as well go to jail and serve time behind bars for something legit. Like, you use this law to emotionally tear the fuck out of him and destroy his life, and then he gets out the gun and he fucking blows your head off, and now at least he's going to jail for a legit fucking reason. Because he won't be allowed to open his mouth and say, well, I'm filing for divorce, because that would be domestic abuse. That's right. If he says, I'm going to file for divorce, that's domestic abuse, he'll be in prison because he dared to say I'm filing for divorce. No law. You think I'm getting carried away? No, I'm not. Not at all. The laws are getting carried away to keep the division going. That's what you're seeing going on right here. I'm going to leave the link underneath this video in the more. And the only thing I got to say is go ahead and run with it, women. Go ahead. Run with the bullshit and lies. Because this is more man bashing. That's what this is more male bashing. Let's keep that man suppressed down. And we will continue to lie to the women and tell them they're suppressed. That way we'll continue to abuse the men, abuse the men, abuse the men, abuse the men. That's what we're seeing going on here. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry because you dumb fucks sit back and allow your criminal governments to do this to you. And you do nothing about it. 70% of all domestic abuse is instigated and started by the female. Do you remember a video I done on the Violence Against Women's Act? That is running wild in this world. Women punching their men, hitting their men, verbally abusing them all day long, calling them every name in the book, treating them lower than a piece of dirt. Hell, Robert played a song on the radio show the other night that a guy wrote, and it was directed to women. And the guy was singing about he wants to be treated like his dog. Why does he want to be treated like his dog? Because women treat their dog better than they do their fucking so-called lover. But don't worry, now men won't even be able to open their mouth. They won't be able to speak up for themselves at all without going to jail and possibly prison because they opened their mouth and never touched them. You see how the picture lies to the public? This is a big lie. Turn it around. Her pointing a finger and yelling at him, and him covering his ears. Turn it around, because that would be the truth. What you're looking at is a picture of a lie. Because this goes both ways. But the law don't go both ways, does it? No. The law only goes one way. For division. So you fucking parasite women who agree with this, run with it. And as more of you get shot and killed or stabbed because you ran with this law, at least if he's going to go to jail because you have verbally abused him yourself all day long, waiting for him to get to where he can't take it no more, and he opens his mouth, and the minute he opens his mouth, you run and call the police. He verbally abused me! Not saying what you did all day long, leaving that part of the story out, yes. You know damn well the media will run with one half the story, not the other. You already know that, don't you, women? That's right. And so that way you can lock him up. Oh, yeah, I got more power, yeah! That's right. And that more power is going to lead to more females in body bags. So I hope you and females enjoy body bags, because this is where this law is going to get you. It's going to get you dead.